Hey guys, Allie here. I just wanted to pop on for a minute today to just kind of go over like just a quick reminder of things because I think sometimes we forget about this. At least in my experience, I have. But saying we're aware of manifestation and the law of assumption and all the work, and we know that we need to be in the state of being that we want to create. So we set our intention to be in this more abundant state of reality, and that could mean whatever's closest and fills you guys with joy. That's what it would be like, to be in a more abundant state where you worked and did things you love, you had more money, you had perfect health, you had friends and community, whatever it means for you, but just in the state that you would like to reside in and to create. And let's say like you think about that, and that's your intention, just a life of abundance, of joyful things, coming to you all the time. And then you go out and you start your day, and you're talking to a lot of the same people, and you're talking in the way that you did in this current reality that you've currently created. Say the current reality isn't something that you want to keep creating. So you want to create something new with more abundance in all the different areas that I mentioned. But you're still talking to people as if you're in this old state, maybe still going over lack, maybe still going over how things aren't working, how you're not truly happy in this work or whatever, things that a lot of us complain about when we talk to people. And like I said, no judgment, because I've done it and I still do it. I catch myself doing it. So today I set out, thinking of all the wonderful potential, no, I won't say potential, all the wonderful, awesome, adventurous opportunities coming my way. And then I went on to set off and I, into my day, and I ran into a friend, and I found myself speaking of kind of in lack terms. And I became aware of it and realized, I can make an intention and an assumption, but if I don't back it up and act from that place, then it's just, there's nothing behind it. So the universe is going to give you more of what you're being. You can say this and you can say that, but if you keep showing up as the old self, as the current reality that you don't want to, you no longer want to experience, then that's what you're going to keep getting more of. And so it can feel difficult at first. It doesn't have to be. It can be as easy as pie if we decide it. But it can feel difficult because we have the way that we act and that we interact with people. But just know that as you notice this, which is the most important thing, start to notice when you're acting out of alignment and the state of being that you want to create. You're acting from your old state of being. First of all, notice it. That's the key in becoming the observer. And then notice that, oh, okay, so this is not the state of being that I want to create more of. How would the state of being act if I assume the state of being that I want to be in? And you would not be complaining. You would be, grateful, thankful, seeing the abundance in your life as it is right now in whatever way you can find it. That's how you would be being if you were already abundant, and that's the state of being that we want to rest in. But if you find yourself returning to the old state of being, notice it. That's key. That's the biggest step. And then start to remember, what would this new state of being feel like, and what would they be talking about, and what would be the way that they would go throughout their day. It's so key because it's so easy to make an intention and we'll assume something, and then we just drop back into acting from the old reality. And we wonder why things aren't changing, but nothing inside has truly changed. So keep being aware of who you're being throughout your day. And as you choose to inhabit the state of being that you want to create more of, or want to create at all, start noticing how you're acting, and start noticing when you're dropping into your old self. And then once you notice it, remember, okay, who would I be if I was acting from this new state of being? And then start to inhabit that, and you'll have to keep coming back over and over because a lot of things are kind of ingrained and just automatic for us, but that's okay. Keep noticing and keep coming back to the state of being that you want to create more of. And as you do this, it will get easier. It will always get easier because eventually that will become the state that's your norm. But we have to be persistent in residing in that state and catching ourselves. Like I said, don't go around freaking out about it, but just notice, So notice when you're not inhabiting the state of being that you would like to create more of. And then just notice what are small changes that I can do to reside in that state. And make it fun. It can be fun. It's not like you have to beat yourself up over it. If you do go down and you're in that old state, it's just all a process, and it can just be really fun. So just notice when you go down that, and just once you do, just bring yourself back to the thoughts of the state of being that you wish to create more of. So this was just a quick reminder because I found myself going down this path today, and I just thought that it might be nice to remind you guys as well. Okay, well, have a great weekend, guys. See ya.